Hey everyone, I'm Alexis, the Eco Queen. Love me. I know you do. Anyway, today, actually it was 2 days ago, but I'm back from Nova. I brought my boyfriend with me. I already filmed a video for it and thought that I would talk about it today in the live stream because, well, why not, right? It'll be fun. I have to say, first off, Nova was amazing. Like, holy crap. 6.5 hours in a car both ways. It was ridiculous. And of course, as we came down, somebody crashed on the highway. And as we went up, as we went down, somebody crashed on the highway. As we went back, somebody crashed. We're just like, oh my god, there is no winning. But, I want to talk about some of the cooler things that we got to do at Nova. First off, you guys did see that I ran into mini wargaming as well as running into the wargaming crew, and it was awesome. And I gotta say that it was amazing to meet those guys. They were extremely nice. They were extremely charismatic. They were extremely friendly. Me and Dave, we did some chaotic ritual between us, and it was a lot of fun. And I really tried to get a game in with Cork, but unfortunately the tournament lasted just a bit too long, and, well, yeah. I don't know. But the ghost. God damn it, Tyler.
The ghost.
Unfortunately, I did not get my game against him. It sucked, but it happened. So let's go over a play-by-play of what happened. So day one, we get down there. Day one, oh my god, it was amazing. We got down there on Wednesday, slept, and then went to the con on Thursday. GW did an announcement on Wednesday night that a bunch of people told me about, and I thought this was really interesting. Apparently somebody brought up the leak on Plastic Sisters of Battle and had, like, confirmation of it. Now, I'm not saying sisters are confirmed, blah, 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 blah. But GW was very clear on its wording, saying that though they may not, those rumors, well, they didn't confirm nor deny. And I thought that was interesting. I really thought it was interesting that they didn't say that Plastic Sisters weren't a thing. But they also said that something will be coming out with their codex sometime this or next year. I thought that was pretty cool. Maybe we can get a repressor model. Because, well, I went and talked to Forge World and they don't have them. Even though, check this, okay? I went to the Forge World booth the first day. Forge World 2017, okay? Alright, check this. Okay, so going through here, you know, overpriced minis and everything, you know, it's basically like a book for crack dealers. Like, it really is. So we're going through it, and look what's in it. The Sister of Battle Repressor. So I was really impressed by this, and we were there, so I was just like, holy crap, I'm gonna go and blow like $200 buying repressors, and only repressors. Like, this is awesome. So I get there, and I start talking to him about the Sisters of Battle and about the repressors, and that I brought my Sisters of Battle. They didn't have it. They told me it was discontinued. I was upset. Now the really ironic thing. Well, talking to the Forge World guys, I was like, look, I want this model. Where can I get it? I want to buy the official model. Like, this is what I want. I really want the repressor. How do I go about getting it? And they were like, well, you see, we have no idea at all. And I was like, okay, you know what? I can go literally 10 feet from your booth. There is a 3D printing shop that makes miniatures that's better than your quality. Because, let's face it, you're basically fine crap but more expensive. And the guy standing behind the counter was like, yeah. And I'm like, so what about just the dozer shield? Can I get that? If you don't know, the dozer shield was what... It's this part. It's literally the front plow of the repressor. Let's see. Oh, they changed his name to the dozer blade. That annoys me. Because you can see it right there. So I was like, okay, well, let me just get that. I'll take 5, please. We don't have that. It's been discontinued. Okay, let's go through a few of the other things that I want to get. All right, you know what? Ghost was nice to me, and I'll get to that in a second. So let me get him some Eldar stuff, because he likes gay-ass little clowns.
Hey.
So I decide, you know what? I want to get him anything on this page. This one right here. Like anything on this page. They didn't have it. It hasn't been discontinued. They just didn't have it. They didn't restock. And I'm just like, okay. Okay, well, what about anything on this page? Do you have any of the Eldar stuff? No. All of the tournament guys came here and immediately bought all of it. Okay, so what do you have? Like, what do you have that I can get for my boyfriend for a nice gift? Well, what armies does he play? Eldar and Primaris Space Marines. I don't want to get him Primaris Space Marines. I don't want to get him Space Marine stuff because I can literally go to my collection and go, oh, look, a Space Marine captain and 10 more Space Marine captains. Here you go. That's nothing to me. So I was like, I'm going to get him some, what about Dark Eldar? What do you have for Dark Eldar? Well, we don't have the bigger craft, the,
Tantalus?
We don't have the Tantalus, but we do have the Ravager. And I was like, okay, well, let me get the Ravager. How much is it? It's like $70. That ain't shit. That's cool. All right, and that's in my budget. So I was like, all right, sweet. And then I'm looking through the Forge World book, the index for them for where the Ravager is. It's not in there, and I'm just like, is it in the index? If it's in the index, why the hell doesn't GW sell this? Like, seriously. So, whatever. We picked it up. Well, I picked it up. I handed it to my boo, and he was all like, yay! You know, doing his gay-ass little happy Eldar dance. I'm so mean to him.
You did something much, much more humiliating when I gave you my gift.
Shush your face. I'm getting to that. So, I got him that, and I was all happy about that. And that was pretty sweet, you know, whatever. But the first day, I find a bunch of my fans, and I was just like, I was super happy, so I immediately took a bunch of selfies with them. I recorded it. I had to. Like, fans of mine, like, seriously, are you kidding? That's awesome. So I took a bunch of selfies with them, played a game against a few of them, and unfortunately, I kind of...
Destroyed them?
No, I wouldn't say destroyed him. I showed him the full effectiveness of the Sisters of Battle in my first game against one of my fans, and I was like, oopsie daisy, my bad. I did apologize to him. I do have a battle report for the video, but I did apologize to him because I didn't want to go that hard on him. I didn't intend to, But he had a GT list, and you'll see the battle report, hopefully. So that was fun. That was fun. I got to play against him. It was super awesome. Got a bunch of pictures with him. Got a bunch of pictures with other YouTubers. Got a video of Cork being duct taped to a pillar. Corkboard. That was fun. And that was all, well, day one. The Cork thing was day 3. But day 1, I'm in the middle of playing this guy. And out of nowhere, Ghost walks away. I guess he got bored with the battle or whatever. He just walks away. And I'm just like, okay, bye.
Want me to grab it so you can show it on camera?
No, Batman.
God damn it.
Yeah,
that's related to another thing.
You knew that was going to happen. So Ghost goes wandering away, and he's like, hey. He comes back like a good 20, 30 minutes later. And he's like, hey, I got you the Imperial Index. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I needed that for the repressor. And he's like, no. You need it for something else. You need it for something else. And I'm just like, something else? Question mark? And he goes, here, and hands me this big giant white box. What is it? It says right on it, Spartan. And I'm just like, oh shit. Oh man, that's... Wow, okay. Yes, please. Yes. Holy crap. So, my boo got me a Spartan, and he got a lot of good things that night. But anyway. No, Geeko, it wasn't a dick in a box, you jerk. So, we go out, I play a few more games while Ghost actually went on his own little way. I played 2 more games against a few other people. If you guys don't know what a Spartan is a Land Raider variant. It's the biggest Land Raider variant. The Spartan Assault Tank, it's a Forge World unit that transport capacity of 20 instead of like the normal. It has 2 quad las cannons and a twin heavy bolter on top of it, as well as having several other weapon options. So, yes, it is an amazing vehicle, and I'm super excited. I'm going to make a Ransom Rambles about that in the near future, once I figure out how to properly do things, you know, right with it. Yeah. So then, after a couple of games and me battling against a bunch of GT lists, if you don't know what GT is, it's Grand Tournament. It's the toughest of tough, the power gamers of power gamers. I went the entire event without losing a game. 6-0. My favor. But I didn't play in the GT itself. I was just playing narrative events and casual pickup games with people who are in the GT. And one of them actually did an open invite to me to go to one of the TOs, to go to the LVO, I think it's called, the Las Vegas Open. And I was just like, wait, what? Happy time go-go juice, everybody. Anyway. So, that is definitely a thing that's going to be happening, maybe if I can get the savings for it, because I am saving for quite a few things, as you guys know, with the breast augmentation and a few other things that I'm trying to save up for, which that's going to be a video for another time. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm more worried about immediate affairs. But anywho, I went up against one of the people that were in the top 32 in the entire country. I didn't lose the game. I had a really fun time, and I had an amazing time battling these people. I don't want to mention names just simply because I just don't. I did meet up with my buddy Pablo. If you don't know who Pablo is from Frontline Gaming. I met up with him, played a game against him. It was really fun. Really, really, really close game. He's actually probably one of the better tacticians I've ever fought against. He knew the strength of the sisters right out. He actually he blocked my bullhorn, and that annoyed me, so I had to take everything and go around. You're going to see a battle report for that also. But that was just day 1, day 2. But during day 2, I actually saw Duncan. Actually, we saw him day 1. I had him record my intro, which, if you guys have not seen, that is in my I can speak, I swear, my Nova Open video. You can actually see Duncan attempt to do my intro, giggle his ass off, and laugh. And I thought that was funny as hell. But I did have a really nice chat with Duncan afterwards. I actually, off recording, of course, I actually did talk to him for quite a bit, some painting techniques, showed him a couple of my models. He really liked a few of them. He liked where I was going with the Sisters of Battle paint scheme. He really liked the Warhound Titan that I had because it was so old. He really liked that as well. And it was cool just chatting with him because he has a lot of passion for the game. And he also knows the ins and outs of the game. And he's a really nice person. Like, I can't say any more nice things about Duncan. He's just a really terrific person.
May I chime in? Remember our conversation with Duncan in the Glow-Apocalypse room?
Oh, yes. Do you want to tell it real quick?
We were in this room, set up for...
Oh, wait. Let me explain what Glow-Apocalypse was.
Alright.
Alright, so that was the second night, right?
No, this was day 1 at the end.
Oh, yeah. We didn't go to it on the second time. Day 1 at the end of the night, there was this event called Glow-Apocalypse. Now, Glow-Apocalypse is when they take a bunch of LEDs and light up the terrain itself. And you actually have to play the game using true line of sight for everything. And one of the funniest moments in that entire game was a Warhound appeared next to my Warhound. I turned to face it with my Warhound, and it was so dark in the corner of the table that the guy deployed it in, I couldn't call line of sight on it. So I thought that was really funny. But what did Duncan say?
Well, we didn't start the thing. We were in the room early because we actually were talking to the guy and he actually started to like us. So we hung out in the room prior before the game a lot. So actually Duncan came in, we actually shut off all the doors, turned the table on, and we started just telling stories about playing the games. He mentioned his own games.
Yeah, it was really interesting to hear the game from his point of views. And he did mention a couple of units being broken, which was really funny. And he said that they are working on them, which I find to be amusing. But everything being said and done, I really enjoyed the events. The next day, I did get to run into the Mini War Gaming cast. Matt was like strict business, I'm here for business type person. But he was also open to a conversation. It just seemed like he had everything scheduled. Like, he was on his own schedule. Like, he had goals in mind and he wanted to see certain things. And I was just like, okay. Me and Dave, we did have a very nice talk about cameras, camera editing, getting over being nervous behind the camera, what works better for YouTube channels, what doesn't, what are you saying I'm fangirling over?
Duncan, because Esno asked, did you ask him how to paint Elysians for me? You're fangirling over him.
Oh, no, I didn't get a chance to. We talked about mostly the game itself. Sorry about that. But me and Dave, we actually had this really nice talk. Me and Steve had this really nice talk. Me and Cork had a really nice talk. Cork is an amazing person. And he's just...
I wanted to kill Magnus.
What do you do? You're destroying my background. Yeah. That's happening. Anyway. He was, all of the guys from Mini Wargaming were actually incredibly polite, incredibly professional. I actually, oh wow, is that actually Cork? Holy shit. Yo, he's awesome. But anywho, I really enjoyed, you know, Ghost, you made me completely lose my train of thought.
Hey, I was distraction enough for Cork to slip in here.
I can't even. There are things that I can, and that is one that I can't. I can't even. Babyface Ghost. I got a picture for that. Anyway. Getting back to it, we did meet up with a bunch of the other YouTubers that were there. I saw Jawa Balls, I saw Wargamer Fritz. I saw a bunch of other YouTubers that are low end, you know, no one really knows about them, under the radar. I keep track of as many YouTubers as I can, mostly because I like seeing this community grow and develop and seeing what each of us brings to the table. Each of us brings a certain aspect to the table that others don't. Like, for me, for instance, I have the craziness. I have the... What are you doing?
Sorry. I was fixing the couch, actually.
Fixing the couch. I saw your video of a certain mini wargamer getting taped to a post. Well, it's good meeting you. Cork, I'm sorry that happened. But it was really funny. Oh, that's actually awesome that Cork's in my chat. That's cool. And yes, they did, Dave did set it up so Cork would get ambushed and duct taped to a pillar. And it was funny as hell.
Damn it, phone auto sent earlier. But no, it'd be nice to hang out with him again.
Oh yeah, like, not even just play against them, just, well, I would love to play a game against each and every one of them. But just hang out and chat with them, like, just hanging out, talking about anything. It was just a lot of fun. What was the other things that happened at... Oh, yeah, the giant amount of money that, we spent. So I am going to be doing a loot video in the near future. Are you done yet?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, they had this little vendor that actually bought and sold used miniatures. Now, some of them were incredibly overpriced, like their Sisters of Battle at $10 a pop, which for that price... I could get them from GW, which... That shouldn't be a thing. But I did manage to actually get quite a few good hauls. I got Ghost, an entire Dark Eldar army. Yeah. I got myself a Inquisitorial Land Raider, 3 attack bikes, and 2 Ravenwing captains. Now, if you guys don't know, I really, really, really like the Ravenwing. They were one of the legions in my choice for... fun lists. We could post the Orc vs. Chaos. We just posted the Orc vs. Chaos bat rap. I will see that. I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
Check that out.
Alexis, kiss Magnus. No. But I did get Ghost a very well painted. Stop it! More distracting Ghost. Great, thanks. Stop encouraging him. Stop it. What model for $10? I thought no one sold anything for under 40. It was like a flea market type deal thing, little store. They bought and sold used miniatures. And I got 3 attack bikes for $10 a pop. I thought that was really, really, really a good deal. So I already had one, and 3 for $30. Yes, please. The damn models are really, really... They're like Duncan's worst nightmare. They are just coated in paint. Coated. Like, so that's going to need to be bathed in simple green for a couple of days. But I also found this... Ghost, can you go grab it? You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, my flyer?
Yes. So I found this Dark Eldar mini that I thought was really cool. It's called the Raven. Now, the coolest thing about this is it's discontinued. I found one, thought it was the coolest thing in the world, decided to buy it for $40, which isn't too bad. It looks like a damn Batarang. It looks like something that Batman would definitely fly around in.
That's the plan. Do you want to show this off too?
No, not yet. So I picked it up, $40, and I was just like, wow, this thing is amazing. That's so cool. Like, I can't wait to get, I can't wait to show Ghost this so he can actually see, like, you know, an amazing model. Like, this thing's got to be in the Forge World books. It's got to be somewhere. Unfortunately... No, its rules are gone too, and I was rather disappointed by that. So we're gonna count it as one of the Dark Eldar flyers. Which one, Boo?
I think it's the Ravenwing.
The Ravenwing. Because of its size, it's about the right size. It's on the fly stand. I don't think anybody's really gonna bitch, and I want to get him a few more of these.
No,
I think they're really adorable. Like, look at it. It's a bat plane. That's so cool. And it's actually official GW. I found the serial number on it before. It was kind of cool. So I'm really happy about it. I think it's cool as shit. I think he hates it. I really do.
I like it, but I don't want an arsenal of them. One silly flyer, cool. But
boo. Okay. All right. Okay. Ghost doesn't understand the rules of 3 and 40k. I've explained this to him about 10 to 15 times. He does not understand it. For the love of, Anyway. I can't. He keeps distracting me in the background. Are you done?
For now, yes.
God, like, it's right off, like, look what he's doing. He's just sitting there like this the entire time, and every time I talk, he's moving it around, and I'm just, Anywho. Stop it!
I'm just laughing now.
So we did pick up some cool loot. I did get the an Inquisitorial Land Raider. I thought that was really, really, really badass. It's got the it's got what is the Repressor's flamethrower called? I can't remember right now. But anyway, it has 2 giant flamers on the side of it. It also has the twin side cannon as a top. It also has a hunter killer missile, which whatever. I'm just gonna throw a storm bolter on it. I'm gonna paint it black. It's got a really nice paint job though. Like, really, really nice. You know, it's there. So it's got a decent paint job, and I really want to play. I really want to play some Grey Knights along with my Sisters of Battle, mostly because I saw just how good some of the Grey Knight units were. Like, everybody was telling me how good the, what are they called? The Grandmasters and the Baby Carriers, but I forget what the Baby Carrier is called. What is the Baby Carrier called? Dread Knight. There we go. Yeah, you can go ahead and ban that guy, by the way. Anywho, I've really been slowly collecting Grey Knights. Like, I have a few off to the side that I used for my Shadow War campaign a couple months back. They did incredibly well in that, and I have a small kill team of them, but other than that, I haven't really added to them too much. And I really want... Oops, sorry. I really want to get a strike force of them at least. Something to accompany my Sisters of Battle into battle, you know. So they're not being drenched in their blood. That they're actually fighting alongside them. That would be nice. But the one thing that I want to do is, instead of their actual shoulder pad, like on the side right here, which you guys can't see, sorry, but I'm going to get a third party to make the Fortalece on the shoulder pad. Cut it out, Ghost. The Fortalece on the shoulder pad to make them Sisters of Battle and paint them up like Grey Knights, but it's going to be sort of like...
Well, companion, we have much time to pass.
Really? You looked up a soundboard for Magnus to play in the background?
Only one line. I'm done.
Ah! And yes, you did. Finally! The hell was I talking? Oh, yeah. So I want them to be something along the lines like Order Hereticus strike teams instead of Order Malleus strike teams. So it's just going to be a simple paint job of black and red, you know, keeping with the Order of Our Martyred Lady, because that's one of my favorite color schemes. And Khaldor Drago and, what is his name? Valdus is actually ridiculously powerful right now. The Grandmaster and a Nemesis Dread Knight is really powerful. Twin Autocannon Dreadnoughts are really good right now. To be honest, like, everything that they bring to the table is actually really, really... It's not overpowered. Like, that's the biggest thing. It's not overpowered. It's just really good. It's not like... Sisters of Battle are overpowered. They are way undercosted for what they do. But Grey Knights, they are that perfect and that niche that I really like, where it's not too powerful, it's not too weak. I don't see Space Marines as a good stand-in, mostly because every time I go to bring Space Marines, I just kind of go, really, Ghost, you're really just going to type in the comments now to annoy me? He's going to die tonight, by the way. Every time that I try to bring Space Marines to the table, I can't help but go, oh, look, I have Magnus. Not Magnet. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate everything. I can't even say the right name right now because he's giggling at me like an idiot. He keeps quoting Magnus, and he keeps playing with my Magnus body pillow. I'm good. I promise I am good. I am... Are you done?
Yeah, I think
You're crying. Are you good? He's legit crying over there. Every time that I go to play my Space Marines, for instance, I look at what my collection consists of. It consists of bikes, 5 Land Raiders, not 5 Land Raiders, 4 Land Raiders, 2 Storm Ravens now, and a bunch of other things. And I'm just sitting here like, I only have Ultramarine stuff. And I know a lot of people think that that's, oh, you can run that with everything. Like, White Scars and Bikers are really good. Yeah, but Gilliman and Bikers are even better because I can twin link everything. But that's the reason why I want to run Grey Knights, is because they're the proper mix of powerful yet not overpowered. And I really like that. Ghost, have you been collecting questions?
Well, most of the time they've been just egging me on to torture you more.
Oh, god damn it. I knew that was going to happen.
It's great.
The Deck of Stormraven is insane this edition. God, yes. I bring one mostly as a distraction, but Hurricane Bolters, Assault Cannon, Heavy Bolters, Missiles do so much work this edition. It's ridiculous. Permission to step on Ghost's shitty Eldar army with my boots. No, unfortunately, on day 4, when we're leaving, we're packing up everything, we're getting ready to go.
It broke.
Ghost dropped his case of Eldar and smashed a whole bunch of it on the floor.
That's not what happened, though. I was just holding it, and the lid just came off.
Oh, yeah, the lid just dropped out, and
all over the parking lot.
Yeah, it sucked, and I felt so bad for him.
New excuse to get a new Wraith Knight.
Now, personally, if I do start collecting Grey Knights... Oh, can you grab the Grey Knight Land Raider really quickly?
Sure.
If I do start to collect Grey Knights, I want to do more of a strike team, an operative team. Not like an actual full army of them. But I do want to field this. Here, let me get that. Boo, don't worry about the gun inside it.
I got it out.
Just hand it to me. Come on, just hand it to me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't care about its hunter-killer missile. It's just a hunter-killer missile.
Do you think this will be the edition that Grots, Rebels, and Squigs are covered in the Orc Codex?
But look at this thing. This is a thing of beauty.
Also, how the hell am I going to get questions? I only have a phone.
I don't know. You said you could.
No, I didn't.
Wait. Can I get this just right? Vroom. Anyway. This Land Raider caught my eye and I knew I had to have it. I was just looking at it and I'm just like, I want that really badly. Like, I need that. I actually traded in a good chunk of my old Space Marines, my old crappy Space Marines from 2nd and 3rd edition to get this Land Raider. I thought it was amazing and I knew I had to have it. It has the Forge World doors all over it. It has it's a Forge World tank. So I knew that I needed it. But yeah, since Ghost can't actually collect questions this time because he is only on his phone and did not think to go and grab my laptop and use that because he's silly.
We kind of started this last minute.
Well, yes, we did. If you want to ask questions now, that would be great. Yeah. How about just pay... Whoa, I'm not going to finish reading that as of now.
You know how to contact me as of now.
Oh, Jesus. You had to go there, didn't you?
It's money.
It is. But I have a lot of upcoming events that I really, really, really want to do, and I think it's going to be really exciting. I'm going to be playing... I'm going to be going back to my local store, playing some more games. I'm probably going to try to schedule more games. I'm changing up my actual job, my job's work hours, because my boss wants me there certain days now, just so he can get a few days off. Can you use your phone to grab a couple of the questions as they go?
Okay.
And that'll give me more free time some days, but some days I will be working 10-hour shifts, which isn't really that big of a deal for me. I don't mind doing that at all. It's actually pretty easy, dealing with nerds for 10 hours a day. But I want to go to more events like Nova, big giant 40K events, big cosplay events. I'm working on my Sister of Battle armor. I have my bolter and everything finished. I just have to get my Sister of Battle armor finished. I'm really excited about that. Why are you wearing cat ears?
Nobody got paid for that.
Can you grab the questions, though?
Alright. Question. Who is the next Loyalist Primarch to arrive in? And between Fulgrim and Angron, which Demon Primarch would you want to see?
Which Loyalist Primarch is going to come back first? My money is on probably Lionel Johnson. He's going to come back. He's going to see what Guilliman is doing. And he's probably going to join him. If not, it's going to be Sanguinius just to piss off Remlaiz and Michael. Like, that is the strict reason. They don't even need a lore explanation. He's just going to kick down the Emperor's door, be like, boom, baby, I'm here. And just go about it.
Father, I have arrived.
Yeah, he's going to be, like, fabulous. He's going to, like, flip his hair while he does it, too. His golden wings, well, his more angelic wings are just going to come down. And Celestine is just going to be standing behind him like, oh, he's perfect.
Gilman's going to be like, where the fuck have you been? I got better. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't have to. This is 40k. Yes, it does. There's a whale that eats planets. Alright, point taken.
You booty call sassy Eldar. We can stop. We can continue this all day. Alright.
Yeah. What was the second part of that question?
Right, between Fulgrim and Angron, which Demon Primarch would you want to see?
Fulgrim. Without a doubt. Fulgrim. It'd be a beautiful model. Why does Doran have the best mustache of all the Primarchs? Because he's the only one, like, strategic enough to keep a mustache while being in the heat of battle.
He grooms it while murdering.
I could see it.
Question. After Mortarion, which Primarch do you think will return as an Adeptus? Have you seen this one? Hopefully.
Yeah, I personally think the next Primarch to return is going to be Fulgrim. Like, it's pretty obvious, especially with the Dark Imperium books. They actually do talk about a giant fight scene between Fulgrim and Guilliman, where Fulgrim gets one of his arms ripped off. He actually grows it back, but he does get his arm ripped off.
Am I getting a call?
Is my phone going off?
I think so.
Huh. Can you find my phone and answer it? Like, that would be terrific if you could. Anywho.
Where did we put it?
I thought I silenced my phone. It should be right on the bed, boo.
Yeah, but we got all this junk on the bed.
Sorry about that. When do you think we'll get a Dorn model for 30k? From what I've heard at the events and everything, they're trying to get each and every one of the Primarchs done in 3 years. And then they want to do the Emperor of Mankind himself. And I think that's going to be really, really, really cool.
Sorry, I was looking for the phone.
Did you find it?
No.
Oh, weird. Anyway, what if Russ comes back next? Russ coming back, he would probably sit as Guilliman's executioner, similar to the way that he was prior to going into the warp. I'm really hoping he comes back as a giant wolfen, like a giant wolfen version of himself, because it has been confirmed that the wolfen themselves were carrying pieces of his armor. So it would be cool to actually see that come back. If I meet up with y'all at a con, how would you feel if I spent the whole time trolling y'all? Eventually I might slap you. Just a little. Or I'd have you slap Ghost. Whatever comes first.
Any predictions for the upcoming AdMech Codex?
We do know that... What is it? That they're going to have their own Knight Titans in it. And if they do, that means their tech priests can actually repair Knights. And that is huge in the tabletop right now. Yeah, and I'm super excited about that one. Because if my Knights can be fixed by tech priests... and survive a lot longer, because as it stands right now in the more competitive scene, you kind of smack a knight down to like 10-15 wound by half. He's no longer efficient. Let's just face that.
Hitting on 5s.
Yeah. So he's a giant furry then. Assuming you're talking about Lehman Russ? Yeah, pretty much. Sounds good to me. When is the next one you're going to? Implying the cons themselves. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I will get back to you.
We do have 2 recommendations.
For what?
Cons.
What are they?
I think Dave told us to check out Valhalla.
Valhalla would be cool, but we would have to do day passes for it because they're booked out.
Yep, and Pablo suggested the Vegas Open.
Well, I did also get invited to Vegas, so that is definitely up there. So I'll have to let you know, and yeah.
Question:
I will slap Ghost for $30 if we ever meet up for 40K. Oh,
well, if you pay $30, she'll slap me right now.
Can Grey Knights use the Forge World Space Marine Flyer? Assuming you mean a Thunderhawk? Yes, they can. They have their own version of the Thunderhawk. In fact, it's in
the book I gave you.
This book right here. So Grey Knights themselves can actually get the following. Razorback, Dreadnought, the Land Raider, this thingy, the Thunderhawk gunship, another type of Land Raider. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That fell on the floor. Vegas is like 5 hours away. Vegas is on the other side of the country for me, boo. That's like a 14-hour train ride.
He's referring to his California ass.
Oh yeah, isn't he in Cali?
Yeah.
Huh. Wasn't Lehman already a huge furry? Yes, he was.
Is this the Holy Edition where Rebel Grots and Squigs are covered in the Orc Codex? Gork and Mork and Squig God be praised.
Maybe. We might actually see Rebel Grots in the chapter approved book that's coming out. I really hope so, but at the same time, I'm not holding my breath. I also want to see Crude Mercenaries, and I want to see, some actual cool shit in there. I'd like to see the gangs actually get some more models as well. And maybe even Arbates and Inquisitorial retinues that include, like, other races, such as the Shahardin or, well, more mercenaries like the Demiurge.
Wait, do we answer this one? What do you think of the new names of PF Eldar and D Eldar? Oh,
the new names of the Eldar? I like them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If we meet up at your con, how would you feel if I spent the whole time using Ghost as a dumbbell? That would be hilarious, and I would watch the shit out of that. And Ghost would probably make stupid weeing noise and sing A Whole New World the entire time.
No. I would go full crazy and be doing dumbbells. No, don't you dare! They had to pay to see those.
He's still wearing the cat ears.
But yeah, no, I'd be lifting dumbbells while he lifts me like a dumbbell. We'll just keep going until it becomes a full workout routine.
I can't even right now.
But I may sing A Whole New World now.
You better not. Why are you still wearing the cat ears?
I'm hoping someone will pay to see them.
No, they won't. They'd pay to see me in those cat ears, which that's going to be for an entire cosplay.
Oh, no. No, Disney would get on their ass.
Yes, they would. Disney's a bunch of jerks. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm actually going to cut this one short. If you guys have any further questions, please go down to the link in the description down below. You can actually go to my Discord, or you can send me a message privately on Twitter or Facebook. Anyway, I'm Alexis the Ego Queen. I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.